And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4 spot. And for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Three-pointer, Fox. Hartenstein pulls it in. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. PA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here are the Thunder now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Right wing, pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell drained it for 2 points.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Dort for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Yep, count it. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Castle against Dort. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist from Dort.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Castle outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lets it go from 14. Wembanyama, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Dort outside. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Pass to Fox. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. And here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Thunder have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. SGA passes to Hartenstein. SGA looking around. Pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. San Antonio leading. Here's Champagnie. No points yet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Holmgren's gotten his 2nd bucket.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
The 3, Vassell. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the top of the key, and he knocks the jumper down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Now Wembanyama. Now Fox. Vassell outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Stephon Castle 3rd.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Barnes against Holmgren. Pass to SGA. 4-3. The rebound by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Spurs lead by 3. And here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Holmgren finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Pass to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Dort. There's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Fox with the ball. 5 points in the game. Count it. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And Joe subbed in for Dort. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now Fox. He's got 7. Pass to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama screen. 3-pointer, Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And here's SGA outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Harper. Up top, Barnes. Now here's Fox. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Wiggins looking around. From deep, Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Cornette. Back to Fox. Now here's Castle. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Joe. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he makes it. Mitchell's got 5 points.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Fox. He has 7. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So we'll see Luke Cornette go to the line here. It goes on Jalen Williams. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One shot.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season, how excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Now here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Castle. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And here's Mitchell. He played a great game against the Lakers. From deep, Holmgren. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Fox against Williams. Fox outside. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Johnson. The three is up. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Goes back up. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Count that bucket.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Over Barnes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Holmgren's got 8. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Spurs lead by 11. Picked his pocket. Williams on the wing. Cornette defending. Williams' shot is good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Here's Harper. Just 5 on the clock. No good with a jumper from the wing. Thunder trail by 9. Outside Mitchell. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Joe from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cornette's got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Castle with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 11-point game. Williams passes to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Inside, it's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. He goes up, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Olynyk's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wallace outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. San Antonio leading by 13. Now Castle. 5 points in the game. Olynyk passes to Vassell. Shot on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Pass to Castle. Vassell outside, 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Holmgren. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Castle. Outside Olynyk. Here's Vassell. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 14. Now Holmgren. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Castle. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Here's Wiggins. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Castle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mitchell up top. Give him 8. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 10.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mitchell misses. Spurs lead by 16. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Wallace outside. 3-pointer, no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Now here's Vassell in his last outing with 12 points. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Mitchell. Holmgren against Olynyk. Rebound by San Antonio.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Holmgren. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. Spurs lead by 18. Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. And Harper with a basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Harper's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Up top, SGA. He's covered by Fox. Dort, a screen on Vassell. Williams passes to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And here's Fox. He's got 7. Pass to Harper. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, SGA. Williams from long range. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Fox, the pass to Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. Wembanyama, no good. Thunder trail by 16. Outside, SGA. Now here's Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And here's Dort. Williams looking around. To the middle. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Fox has got 10 points.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Dort, the pass to SGA. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Fox outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside for Dort from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Olynyk. And Castle subbed in for Harper. A minute 29 left in the first half. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. SGA with a steal. Here's Hartenstein. Over Wembanyama, and Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
You see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Williams passes to Dort. 43 seconds left in the half. Pass to Williams. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Fox outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. "26 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. From 13. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Fox. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Spurs out in front. They lead by 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of...
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. This question comes from B Smooth 94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. B Smooth, none of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good. Very convincing, Ernie.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 11. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at power forward. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 9. To the paint. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Out of bounds.
And since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have ramped up their defense. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Brian, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Thunder trail by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Over Fox. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Back to Fox. There's the triple. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Count that one. Holmgren's got 14.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Dort outside. They set the screen. Beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Holmgren. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell.
Timeout.
Vassell's got 3 assists tonight. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 19-point game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Holmgren. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle outside. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Five on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
He misses the free throw.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dort for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Pass to Fox. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Williams.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
The three from Holmgren. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
First free throw is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
That one's no good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Outside, SGA. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The three from Wembanyama. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Holmgren finds SGA. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Dort, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Three-pointer, Fox. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Dort following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Left side SGA to stop the run. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. The three. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 15. And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break. The Thunder 4th.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Take a
I
break.
think the other thing
2
we're
shots.
seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he can't get the first one. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Now here's Fox. 25 points in the game. To the left wing. Wembanyama scanning the floor.
Come around.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barnes.
Hey, yo, right here.
And rejected. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Free throw's good for Fox.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
And there's a pick from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio with a rebound. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. with the teardrop, and he lays it in. Fox has got 18 points in just the second half.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Outside, Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio leading by 23. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fox has got 33.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Outside Joe. Plenty of space. Offensive board. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Fox. 33 points for him. There's a screen. The Thunder with the rebound. Now SGA. 16 points for him. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, if you're going to make contact with Jalen Williams, you've got to hit him. This guy is so strong, he can convert it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mitchell's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. The free throw drops for Williams.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Here's Harper. And they pick up 2. Harper's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Harper. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Harper's got 8.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Wallace outside. 1:11 left in the 3rd. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Johnson. Kessel. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 from Barnes. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game. Williams from long range. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
This is the kind of fire J-Dub plays with. He loves coming back with a 3 to answer the one his opponent just had.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. No good there. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This guy's locked in. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Mitchell, Aaron Wiggins out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And down it goes, 2 points. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Harper. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Harper's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. The shot's good.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pass to Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Holmgren with a screen on Bryant. Now here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Now here's Johnson, covered by Joe. Basket counts.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Holmgren outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. And here's Johnson. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Wallace left side. Here's Mitchell. 4-3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside Johnson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Harper. Checked by Mitchell. And the shot goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Mitchell. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Harper, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Now here's Holmgren. Wiggins down low, working on Barnes.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian.
Take a
What
break.
we need
Take a
to
break.
do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Joe, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Olenek's checked in for Cornette. That's off as well, so he misses both. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Harper. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. It's Olenek, high post. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Olenek's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
Wiggins for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Johnson. Six on the shot clock.
Come get it. Yo, move around.
Rejected by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 11-footer, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And here's Wembanyama.
I see him.
And he goes big with the dunk, right over Isaiah Hartenstein.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, B.A., I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Takes a step back. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Champagnie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fires in the triple.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
So it's the Thunder now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Dort for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Harper. Plumlee a screen. The 3-ball. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And that one's good. SGA's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Here's Harper. Shoots over SGA. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And he drops the first. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Carlson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Now here's McCain. Defense is right there. And he lays it up and in. McCain's gotten his first points in this one.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Harper. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Caruso. It's stolen by Barnes.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Harper. The Thunder making their last shot to the inside. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Carlson. Williams comes in for Caruso. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McCain. And San Antonio with a change here too. Waters checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep, Johnson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now here's Cornette. And here's Johnson. Dort defending. Tries to break his ice. Count the basket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. Obviously with some of the better teams in the league, if something bad's happening, sometimes, that one or two players just has to be able to take a game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.